Yeah.
How'd you end up becoming friends with G-Face?
Man, I knew him for like a cool minute, like before when he was Ghost. You know? Yeah, I kind of like, was around him, cool dude. Like first time we met up, like, he wanted to do a song with me or whatever, and we did. And then I kind of just like backed away from the whole situation. Around the same time, we all found out. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like when we were here, if you notice, we still were trying to figure out if it was that or if it wasn't. And that's basically that.
Oh yeah, I mean, one of the craziest things that's ever happened on this podcast was the clip of Wack confronting him about his paperwork. And I'm not gonna lie, bro. Because, I mean, for some reason, I'm just letting everything about G-Face hang out now at this point. But
I mean, that's on you, brother. You brought it up.
G-Face had hit me on FaceTime before he came in to do that interview. And and he's in his whip, and he got a plate of Coke. And I mean like a literal plate, like a big-ass plate of Coke. And he's asking me, you want to come do some? And I'm like, bro, I don't do Coke. And do you think I'm just like doing Coke on a whim? On
a Wednesday, on a podcast
PM
day.
On a Wednesday? I'm like, no, I'm good. But so then he comes in to do the interview, sweating. He looked crazy as fuck. And when Wack brought that shit up, being on Coke is one thing. Being on Coke when you're getting the pressure put on you, that shit'll make you look like you're having a panic attack. So G-Face is sweating. He's looking crazy. Like that was
I was sitting right there. I saw it.
That was wild to watch. I'm sitting there with my jaw wide open.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Pause. Then what am I watching right now?
That shit is crazy to me. Like I said, bro, even with that being said, it's all internet stuff. I mean, have you ever read the actual work though? Be honest. Have you?
I read the old one about him getting in the shootout or him getting
But what
shot
they're
at
accusing him now, have you read the work on it or?
Oh, the trucking scheme.
Whatever. The dude that DM'd me. What's his name? The dude that DM'd me. Was it 1090? That dude. Did you read the shit he's allegedly pointing at him? I mean, I don't know.
It's been a minute, but yeah, I mean,
yeah. Like I said, bro, that situation when everybody else found out is when I found out. Obviously, you know what I mean, and quickly backed away from it. Simple as that, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like. I'm not really going to sit here and say, oh, you're this, you're that, but I have no problem. I really don't care. You know what I'm saying? Period, bro. That's on you. Like, handle it the way you want to handle it and, go through your people and your politics and whatever you have to do to get that shit figured out. Because if you want to be a rapper, bro, I'm sorry, bro. This is what the comes with it, bro. All your shit on the table. Right. Figure it out. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna know. So if you're that, bro, like just know that you probably should play somewhere in the field maybe that's playing behind the curtains.
Bro, think about G-Face right now. He's got the government coming down on him for this crazy trucking
poor guy
thing, whatever. He's got everybody from all kinds of different races who are at least some way associated with him coming down on him. He's allegedly got like a hit on him by the Mexican mafia. I mean, like he told the authorities that. So that's a big deal. That's a reason that you would not want to go to prison.
I didn't even know about that, for real.
I think he told the cops that at a certain point. So, I mean, having like one of the most dangerous criminal organizations wanting to kill you, that's pretty bad.
That's sad.
And then on top of that, he's like detoxing off testosterone while he's locked up for sure, because he was all juiced up prior to this. And that doesn't feel good. Coming off that shit clean with nothing to help you get off of it. He's probably hurt, but that's months ago. That's like that's probably a distant memory. His balls probably good now. Probably so shriveled up.
What the fuck? He said his balls are.
I mean, that's what happens. Like it's, his body's got to learn to make testosterone again.
I wish the best for him. Whatever, it is what it is.
Crazy situation.
That it is a crazy. I didn't even know about the part that you just said.
It's crazy because he's gonna get out and he's gonna hit me up and he's going to do an interview and
you're probably gonna give it to him for sure, 100%.
And we're gonna have
he's a good dude. He's not a bad dude. Despite all the shit he's done, he's not like I've really hung out with the dude on some like regular shit. He's a good dude, bro. It's just because you chose a career path that comes with, bro, all this shit is going to be thrown under, like, come on, bro. It's just facts, bro, at the end of the day. So if you're choosing to be a rapper, whatever skeletons you got in the closet, go ahead and dig them out and throw them on the table now and let them be known.
Yeah. So
then you could just walk with a clean slate. Because if you don't, it's going to bite you in the ass, period.
Yeah. No, it's true. Man, this is a crazy situation. A lot of people will never know how crazy the visual that I once had, though, of you and G-Face was. Because that was the same day that we did the skit where White Dolomite.
Oh, I wanted a fire. I was right there yelling. Remember? I was right there yelling like, "Hey,
I'm gonna paint the picture." Yeah. So White Dolomite, who for those who haven't seen the skit or forgot about it,
but we're cool now though. He hit me up. We straight now.
He is a light-skinned black man who basically looks white until you get a good look at him in just the right light, and you're like, "Oh, right, he's black." So
this is funny. Watch.
He wears overalls. He comes in here and he starts calling Wack. Who this just so happens to be the one episode where for some reason Wack's daughter came in. Who's
yeah, that was the weird because Devin was sitting right here.
Yeah, she's like 18, 19, whatever. So like the whole idea with the prank is that he and he's done this to a lot of other people. He keeps calling him boy. And then they start to get more and more offended, and then at some point we tell them it's a joke, right? So it's like the fact that Wack's with his daughter makes it even crazier. And then I could just see you in G-Face. You looked like snarling pit bulls. You're just like so ready to show out, so mad at this.
I didn't want to do it on camera. I just kept looking at the cameras. I'm like, bro, if we tee off on him on camera right now, this shit about to be so bad.
But I could see it that you know that you can't wild out before Wack says the word because, hey, this is content at the end of the day. But if he did say go, I could tell. And it wasn't just y'all. Lil Jon's right there and he's doing the same thing.
Cuban right there.
Fuck Cuban right there. Everybody is just like, what? Because I mean, it's one of the easiest, most offensive things you can do in the world is walk up, call.
I didn't know he was a content. I didn't know he was a dude. I didn't know that. Had I known, I would have calmed everybody down. I would have been like, bro, he's a prankster. I didn't know that. He just walked in and started calling Wack boy and in front of his daughter. And I'm like, bro, that's why you heard me yelling right there. Like, hey, Wack, bro, get out of here, bro. You feel who is? And Wack looking confused, and I'm like, bro, who is this dude? You know?
But Wack was hyped because he knows in that situation, he's like, I got 10 guys right over here.
And it's really this guy behind it, which the irony of it all. It's this guy behind it the whole time.
And if that day had not been so hectic, honestly, I might have pulled somebody like Cuban Rob or John to the side and said like, yo, we're about to do a prank. So Wack's going to be heated, but just make sure everybody like isn't tripping super hard.
Yeah.
The fact that I didn't get a chance to tell anybody or warn anybody and I was the only person there, even this, I think I did. I told our security. I told them, I'm like, we're going to do a prank.
Okay, I'm about to say, because come on, you have to have some type of dude. Yeah, okay, so you're smart for doing that at least. But yeah, that day was crazy. Because once we found out it was a joke, I actually went and I looked that dude up after. He's hella funny.
Oh, yeah.
He did, bro. They go run up to supermarkets. They're like, pay for kids, pay for kids. They hand like $2 and a van pulls up. They open it up. There's like 10 little kids in there. And they let 2 little kids walk out. And they close the van. They're like, no, I want to pay for more kids now. Yeah, so it's funny. I actually got to really like, he's a funny prankster.
He did it to Boosie. He did one where he kept calling Boosie boy. But
he hit me up. You know that, right? He DM'd me and he was like, "Hey, bro, I want to let you know, bro. Like all that shit was for jokes." I was like, "Yeah, bro, we good. I actually just looked your content up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he cool dude."
Man, that shit funny as fuck.